yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation.
Welcome softball fans to Game 10 of the 2025 Under-23 Men's Nationals, I should say, not state titles, National Championships. This game we've got coming for you today, hopefully we can get the game in, is ACT versus Queensland. It's just started to rain here at Redlands Softball Association. The radar is not looking amazing, if I'm being brutally honest. Queensland will be fielding first, so we'll quickly run through their lineup. Lincoln Walk will be pitching to Hayden Doob. First base is Hayden Gillett. Second base is Blake Turner. Third base is Nick Gurman. Shortstop is Alex Duncalf. And the outfield, we have got Ethan Goffer at left, Caleb Vandergrant in centre, and Kobe White in right. As that one is ripped out towards centre field, well taken there by Caleb Vandergrant. That will be the first out here. That was Ben Slater for ACT, that first out. Second up, as a low outside call, first strike, is Cooper Wilkinson.
One time. Are you going to hit a bomb?
That is too high. Ball 1-1 the count. Great comeback pitch there from Walk for a second strike. Ball one, strike two, goes for a rise ball, gets him chasing. There's the second out. Queensland go 2 up, 2 down. As we have another look at that strikeout. Next into bat will be number 50, Kobe Conroy Boleski. He is catching for ACT in this match. And this rain, it's not super heavy yet, but it is consistent. That is below the zone for ball one. Grounds that one, picked up by first base, Gillett with the put out, and that will retire this ACT side heading into the bottom of one. It is a 0-all ball game. As we finish watching that replay, we will go through the defensive lineup for ACT. Pitching will be Caleb Vickers. Catching is Kobe Conroy Boleski. First base is Joshua Sylvester. Second base is Mitchell Hathaway. Third base is Jakaya Hill. And rounding out the shortstop is Cooper Wilkinson, which is rounds out the infield. In the outfield, left field is Jason Wright. Center field is Tomu Sato. And over in right field is Patrick O'Neill. We also have Benjamin Slater, who was the leadoff batter with DP duties. He is DPing for the pitcher, Caleb Vickers. Also, quickly have a look at our umpires for this match. We have got a four-man system on this game. Behind the plate is Lee Evans. First base is Talia McDonald. Second base is Steve Durrington, and third base is Stuart Tyler. And as much as that picture looks like beautiful softball weather, it is currently raining. You can kind of see it on that shot there. And if you're looking forward to seeing some more softball tonight, maybe don't open the radar for Redlands. It is looking fairly ominous. Don't think the pitcher will appreciate that ball rolling across onto the grass there as part of the warm-ups either. So we saw Queensland and the power that they possess in the batter's box. Let's see if they can get off to a quick start here. First up will be the third baser, Nick Gurman. He's wearing jersey number 63. Watches that one sail underneath the zone for 4-1. And first base umpire just having a quick little chat to pitcher / second base. And that drop ball, a change of pace there, a good pitch for a called strike. 1-1 at the count on Gurman. And a second strike there, ball one, strike two becomes the count. As up and away for a ball, 2-2 now the count. And gets that one, chops it out. That's going to find the gap between centre and right. That is a multi-base hit. He's coming to three. He's been called around. Stand up triple there for Nick Gurman. Great start for Queensland. Have another look at this one. Just split the field nicely between centre and right field. Neither had a chance. Got a bit of an issue with the ball here, the pitcher, not sure what's going on. Not sure if it's the pitcher or the umpire. I don't like it if the sticky substance that they use ends up on the ball too much. So next into bat is number 41, Blake Turner. He is playing second base for Queensland today as the rain just picks up, gets a little bit heavier. Outside for ball one. Chops at that one, fouls it off up third baseline. What a pickup by the Queensland coach. Put him in. One and one the count, runner on three. It goes for the change of pace, but it's up over the zone for another ball. And can't control that one, well up and away. Falls behind in the count here, 3-1. This is Caleb Vickers on the pitching plate. And again, it can't find that outside. That will be ball four. And runners on the corners now for Queensland. as centre fielder number 8, Caleb Vandergrant, steps into the batter's box. I think we're going to see Caleb swinging big here. Up and away, ball 1. Blake Turner over on first base running for Queensland, decides to stay put, doesn't use that protection on third in Nick Gurman to try and get to 2. Low below the zone, he goes this time, but a slight, ever so slight fumble was enough for the catcher to go, not worth it, as Turner advances to second, and 2-0 the count on Vandergrant. That one is Scott, it's going to go foul up first baseline. Watch out, spectators. So ball 2, strike 1. See Vickers using the rosin bag there in the dirt, blocked nicely behind the plate by Conroy Boleski. You often see men's softball pitchers tend to use that sticky rag in the back pocket. Every now and again you see a couple of them using the old resin bag. Chops at that one, it's shallow right field. He's got to come in a long way, he's not going to make it. That's going to score the runner. So a single to right field for Caleb Vandergrant, and that will open Queensland's account. So Turner getting across to 3, Gurman getting home on it. Have another look at that shot as we wait for the next batter to come in. Next into bat is Alex Duncalf. That is up and away, ball 1. Again, runners on the corner. Vandergrant has a little bit of pace. Wonder if we'll see a steal here. Big chop at that. And again, the slight misfield by the catcher is enough for Vandergrant to say, I'll take 2. Thank you very much. 1-1 is now the count. So the rain hasn't got any heavier, but it certainly doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And chops at that outside, gets no more than a coat of paint on it. Fouls it off. Count becomes ball 1, strike 2. Chops at that one, it's foul, calls the umpire, foul ball, third baseline. That is probably lucky, I reckon that could have scored 1, maybe 2, if that had stayed inside the line. As it turns out, everyone goes back, count remains unchanged at ball 1, strike 2. Another chat between pitcher and catcher as Alex Duncalf steps back into the batter's box with a 1 and 2 count, runners on 2 and 3. None away here for Queensland. And he can't help himself, has a big chop at that. Has to throw out at 1, runners stay put. So that is the first out. Because first base was not occupied, he had the opportunity to try and run out the throw. So 1 away as Ethan Goffer steps into the batter's box. Left-handed batter's box for Ethan Goffer. Ethan is playing out in left field for Queensland in this game. Watches that one sail off the outside of the plate for ball 1. Has a chop at that, straight to second base, trying to hold that runner, gets the out, runners can't move. Good defensive play there from ACT to secure the out and hold the runners. So with 2 down now, Queensland don't want to waste these 2 base runners if they can avoid it, as James Allen, DP for Queensland, steps in. Not a bad batter to have coming into your lineup with runners on 2 and 3. Watches that one sail through, low inside called strike. Oh, has a big cut at that one. Fouls it off into the fence between the catcher and first base. Quick as you like, James Allen with an 0-2 count. Don't think that's going to worry him too much. He's just looking for enough ball in the strike zone that he can send it. And that's the one. It's going out to right field. Should be caught. No, it's not. It's down. Great effort, though. That will score 2. Stand-up double for James Allen. Don't know if I'd even call it an error. It was a good effort. But the double out to right field means 2 more runs in for Queensland. As we have another look at the replay, it comes into his left. Look, it was definitely catchable, I feel like, at this level. But unfortunately not able to be taken. As we see Hayden Gillett playing first base come into the batter's box now. 2 outs, runner on 2. Grounds that, well picked up by second base. That will be the 3rd out. So ACT shut this first innings down, but not before Queensland open their account. They are heading into the top of 2, leading 3-0. Leading off for ACT will be centre fielder Tomo Sato. That one gets away from walk in the dirt for ball 1. Gets him swinging at that drop ball. And that's the first strike on Sato. 1-1 now the count. And gets him swinging on a rise now. So Walk showing his versatility. Ball 1, strike 2. Can't entice another swing on that rise ball. A little bit too high out of the zone. 2-2 now the count. ACT looking to get a strong start here in the top of the 2nd. Gets him swinging on a drop, and that will be the first out. Lincoln Walk leaves him at the plate. That will bring in number 99, Jakaya Hill. These Queensland boys would know Jack pretty well. He is a pickup from Queensland. So we are live now and straight away, but straight back to walk. Doesn't even bother running it out. That is gone for the second out. Have another look at this one. Good pickup there from walk. And next into bat will be Michael Hathaway, number 12, playing second base. Oh, straight across. That one came with a written invitation. I bet you he would want that one again if he can. Strike one is the count. That just looked like a fastball straight down the bottom middle of the zone. And then gets him chopping at a drop ball. Great movement there from walk. That drop ball really falls off a cliff. So 0-2 on Mitchell Hathaway. Tries that rise, but just out too far out of the zone to be enticing. One and two, the count. 2 away here for Queensland. Oh, great piece. Diving effort there. Not good enough though, and that's a base hit to centre field. Great job there from Hathaway. Starts this campaign off. First base runner here for ACT. So we have another look at that while we wait for the next batter, Patrick O'Neill, playing right field, to come in. Bit of a change with the ball, rolling onto that wet grass. As we see there, beautiful shot, diving effort there from shortstop Alex Duncalf. Not able to get to it though. So Patrick O'Neill now in the batter's box for ACT. Runner on 1, 2 out. Starts with the drop, but well left alone there. And puts it a bit further into the zone. Swing and a miss there. 1-1 the count. Good pitch there for the second strike. Ball 1, strike 2 now. Runner still on 1, ACT. That is chipped out to right field. And well judged and taken there by Kobe White. That retires this ACT side without any damage to the scoreboard, heading into the bottom of 2. Queensland looking to extend that 3-0 lead. Base is cleaned, we're underway. Apologies, forgot to turn the intermittent music on then. Coming up to bat for Queensland, number 69, Hayden Doby. Looks like we might have a change already for ACT. Just chatting to plate umpire over there. Still the same pitcher, so Vickers is still in. Might be somewhere else. We'll just wait to see iScore updates and then we'll waiting for the paperwork to be finalised. Hayden Dobie steps into the batter's box. Up and away, ball 1. And we're just waiting on ice score to update so we can bring you that potentially change that South Australia brought in. Assuming there was a change, just purely. Yeah, we have number 82, Todd Maiden, has come in for number 7, Cooper Wilkinson, at shortstop. So change at shortstop. So yeah, number 82 has come in for number 7, and then 6 to 4, 4 to 6. So we've got Mitchell Hathaway now over at shortstop. That is up over the zone, ball 4. So Cooper Wilkinson for ACT is out. Todd Maiden is in. Maiden has gone to second base, and Mitchell Hathaway has gone to shortstop. That one is high. It's landed in between the infield and the outfield. There's a single for Kobe White. And we are back to the top of the order now for Queensland. Nick Gurman coming in. Straight away, he goes big, big, big. It is gone. First home run in this game for Queensland, and it's a 3-run home run. Incredible shot there from Nick Gurman after his triple to right field in his first at bat. He's gone one better here with an auto over left field. And that is 3 runs on the board for Queensland. Next into bat, number 41, Blake Turner. No one's in the dirt for ball 1. So, touch wood, the rain has just, looks like it's lightened up a little bit for now. Hopefully it can stay that way for at least the rest of tonight. No one's outside for ball 2. No one's skied. It's going to go foul and land safely. Someone's in the dirt for a ball. That one's grounded. It's fair up third baseline. Hill can't get to it. He's going to round and go to 2. That is a stand-up double for Blake Turner. Great piece there from Turner. Gets it. You see over at third base there, Jakaya Hill was playing deep but still couldn't get to it. And that will bring in Caleb Vandergrant. Hit a nice little chip out to right field in his first at bat. He'll be hoping to do something a little bit stronger. Runner on 2 here. That has gone high, but it's shallow. Centre field comes around. Good catch by centre field. Tags up, goes to 3 though. Gets there comfortably. So Vandergrant flies out to centre field but does advance Blake Turner around to third base. And that is the first out here for Queensland. Next into bat is Alex Duncalf, shortstop for Queensland. And I think he was hit then. No, says the umpire. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, throwing the bat, hit by the pitch ball. He will take first base. Probably not how he wanted to get on base, but is what it is. Runners now on the corners for Queensland. No, they're going to just have a chat and make sure. I thought it hit him. Apologies, don't have the replay on that one. Yep, umpires agree he will stay at 1. That will bring in Ethan Goffer into the left-hand batter's box. Goffer grounded out through second base in his first at bat. He'll be looking to find some grass. Called first strike there. Goffer fouls that one off. Oh, and 2 on Goffer. Chops that one. That's going to find grass. That is into the fence, just about on the full. 1 scores. Goffer goes to 2. So a stand-up double, single RBI for Goffer. Great piece there from him. Blake Turner gets home and Duncalf gets around to 3. That is worth another look. Queensland extend that lead by 1. Lovely flat hit over the head of the centre fielder, straight into the fence. Was on the kick into the fence. As we just got one of the coaches for ACT coming out having a quick chat to the pitcher. Are they going to do a change? No. She'll be charged with a conference. Vickers remains on the pitcher's plate. In the batter's box now, James Allen for Queensland. Just dropped a couple more degrees here. Wondering if a bit more rain is on the cards. Hoping not. Breeze has definitely picked up as that is fired foul up first baseline. Watch out, spectators over there. Allen goes again at that one. Same result, falling over that right field side. 1 and 2 is the count. As we saw with Allen's first at bat, he doesn't mind 2 strikes on him. Hit a double out to right field in his last at bat. Well left that one in the dirt for a 2 and 2 count now. One out here for ACT. Runners in scoring position on 2 and 3. Queensland won't want to waste that. Allen grounds it. Jack Hill picks it up. Oh, chops it into the ground. The throw wasn't his best. I think he was a little bit too worried about the runner on that 3 and just shanked it, for lack of a better word. And Allen gets to 1, gets across to 2 on that. Probably know how he planned on getting it, but Duncalf scores and Goffer gets across to 3 as a result. Next in the batter's box is Hayden Gillett. Gillett grounded out through second base in his first at bat. Watches that one go through over the top of the zone for a ball. So still runners on 2 and 3. Still 1 out for Queensland, and they just slowly chip away at this scoreboard. And again in the dirt, trying to keep it out of that hitting zone of Gillett. And that one up over the zone, and he falls behind here, does Caleb Vickers. 3-0 now the count. Wondering if we will see a change at some point here for ACT. That one is got ahead of it early. Gillett doesn't do much more than softly foul it off up the baseline. Just a bit ahead of that one. But with a 3-0 count, clearly keen to hit. And again goes for that drop ball. It does well to get the bat head down to it, fouls it off. And a great fight back there from Vickers, from 3-0 down to a full count now. Goffra on 3, James Allen on 2. Oh, inside and high. That is ball 4. Vickers feels a tough call, but it was up and in by the looks of that. And Gillett gets the walk, and we are back to Hayden Dobie. Up and over. So loaded bases. Hayden Dobie steps into the batter's box. He got a walk in his first at bat. He's already across the plate in this innings. He's back up to bat again now. Well, that is a fat pitch. Not sure why I let that one go through. I think that came with a written invitation, but 1-1 the count. Good pitch in the end from Vickers. And chops at that one, going out to centre field. It's going to be over his head. It just comes off the top of the fence. And because they weren't sure about whether it was going to be caught or not, everyone held up. So it's a single to centre field for Dobie. 1 run scores in the form of Ethan Goffer. Everyone moves around a base. And into bat now is Kobe White. Grounds that through shortstop. That's a lovely hit. That's going to score 2. So a single 2-run RBI to Kobe White gets James Allen and Gillett home. And that is 8 runs in this innings so far for this powerhouse batting lineup of Queensland's. As we go back to the top of the order, Nick Gurman in the batter's box. And that's gone a mile. That is an auto. That's over everything. Home run for Nick Gurman. That's his second in this innings. So, Gurman, massive powerhouse. That is a 3-run RBI, I believe. That is 11 runs scored in this innings. And that has constituted a change now by the looks of it. Vickers is off. And coming across from third base, maybe? No. Take it back. So in to pitch will be number 98. Javon Hill coming into pitch. He was one of the pickups from Queensland. So Javon Hill comes in to replace Caleb Vickers. In uniform number 98. Bottom of 2 here, still only 1 out. Queensland currently up 14-0.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Javon finishes his warm-ups. The task is no easier for ACT. We've got Blake Turner coming in. He's last at bat in this innings. Got a double out to left field. Base is now cleared though, so just trying to get the batter out. Number 41, Blake Turner, is in against the new pitcher. And first strike there from Turner. Just trying to get his footing here a little bit. 1-1 now the count. And in the dirt as well, that becomes a 2-ball, 1 strike count. And grounded, finds a gap between third and short. That will be a base hit for Blake Turner, and the rally continues with a single out to left field. Brings in the centre fielder, number 8. No, it won't. We've got a change. Have a look and see if it's a change or just a pinch hit. Coming in, number 40. Just check the number on the uniform. Looks like 43. Number 40, sorry, Aiden Champneys is into bat. We'll check if it's an actual change or a pinch hit. So coming in for Caleb Vandergrant, Aiden Champneys. 1-1 the count there. That one also low for another ball. So ball 2, strike 1. Runner on 1 here for Queensland. Cuts across the inside, too far inside though. And 3-1 now the count on Aiden. And that one ripped. Oh, it comes off the glove of Jack over on third base. Not sure if they'll call that a line drive or an error, but it was going at a bit of pace Either way, that's a hit out to left field for Aiden. Runner advances to 2. So runners on 1 and 2 as we see Alex and Duncalf step into the batter's box. Let's have another look at this replay. See here, it just comes off the glove. Kind of backed away a bit. They have errored third base on that one, so that is an error. Duncalf here, ball 1 on him. Grounds that, it's going straight up the middle, hits second base. Runners rounding, going to go home. So a single RBI for Duncalf there out to centre field. And Blake Turner shows his speed and gets home on that hit. Runners still on 1 and 2. As Ethan Goffer steps into the batter's box. Have another look at this. Just got past the pitcher. Probably helped Turner get home. The fact that it hit second base, it slowed it up, meant centre field had to come in a lot further to get to it. As that one is outside the zone for ball 1 on Ethan Goffer. In the dirt, gets away. Runners are going to stay put. One out here. Runners on 1 and 2. The rain has just started again. It's still fairly light. Chops that one foul over third baseline fence. 2 and 2 now the count. Sorry, 2 and 1. Chops that one. That's going to land fair in left field. That's a great hit from Goffer. Runners come. One's coming home. A second one's going to get home as well. That's a stand-up double for Goffer. That is a lovely bat. Double down to left field. And Aiden Champneys and Alex Duncalf both score on that one. So ACT just need to try and rally here. Not a lot that you can do. A couple of minor errors, but that's all it's taken, and a lot of good hitting as James Allen steps in now. It just doesn't get any easier. This Queensland lineup 1 through 9. Up and over, strike. Ball 1. Allen has had a double to right field. Wild throw from his hit to third base saved him on his second at bat. And that has gone up about 10 miles. It's shallow. Left field's coming in. Oh, he's misjudged it. Unfortunate there. Has overran it. Runners going to go to 2 and 3. Unfortunate there. That went up an absolute mile. But James Allen on base again due to a error. Have the ACT players just having another little conference. Letting them go for a fair bit here now. We see the plate umpire come out, try and hurry them along. We haven't actually constituted a game here. We're in the bottom of 2. You need to complete 3 innings to constitute a game. In the batter's box is Hayden Gillett. Pulled first strike there. Hold his hands back, but it was a good pitch. And a slow roll at a 1. Nothing he can do about that. Good out there. So second out now. And we are back in to the third at bat here for Hayden Dobie in this innings. That is ball 1. Rangers starting to be a bit more persistent now. That's in the dirt, ball 2. Runners on 1 and 2, but 2 away here for ACT. See if they can shut this down here and get in and have a bat. That's a good pitch across the inside for a called strike. Ball 2, strike 1. And again, it finds that spot. No, says the umpire, didn't like it. Must have been inside, I'm guessing. 3 and 1 the count becomes. And it fouls that one off to load this count up. Ball 3, strike 2. Lovely pitch there. Hit out to centre field. Good catch by by Sato. And they get that innings shut down, but not before Queensland show just how well they can bat. As we head into the top of 3, Queensland leading ACT 17-0. That one is in the dirt for ball 1. In the top of 3, equation's pretty simple here. 3 runs or the game is done. ACT will be looking to get something back here. Straight back to the pitcher. Good contact, but couldn't get it past walk. That will be the first out. That was Josh Sylvester playing first base. So made good contact, but unfortunately straight to the fielder. And that will bring in Jason Wright. And chops that inside pitch off foul for strike 1. Jason Wright started the game in left field, has come into second base. We're looking to be a base runner here for ACT. They've had 1 base runner in this game. They'll be trying to build some momentum across the inside, but 2 inside, says plate umpire. One and 1 the count. That is away for a second ball. Ball 2, strike 1. Just consistent rainfall here now. Swing and a miss on that high inside. 2-2 now the count. So Queensland will be trying to get these 3 outs. It won't constitute a game until 3 innings are done. So if they want to chalk up a win here, they need to get these outs. ACT batting well, and well left there from Jason Wright. Full count now. What will Walk do? Will he put one over the plate here? Looks like he's going for that outside. And can't find it. That'll be a walk, and exactly what the ACT team needed, a base runner. Jason Wright on first as we head back to the top of the order. Ben Slater, DP, steps into the batter's box. So he flied out to right field in his first at bat at the start of the game. See what he can do here in his second at bat. Runner on 1. Too low for plate umpire. That is ball 1. In the dirt, blocked, runner doesn't go. Hayden Dobie behind the dish there, able to keep it in front. Walk just trying to get a bit more grip on that ball. You can see he's got the grip towel on the back. So they're not allowed to put any substance directly on the ball, but they are allowed to put stuff on their hand to try and get a better grip. Great pitch there and well fouled off. That will be the first strike on Slater. So rules slightly different to that, what you see in baseball. So they are allowed these towels and stuff with the substances on it. We've spoken to Darren Subra, who is an umpiring coordinator, before about it. It's all about safety. These guys are pitching very quick, very close. They want a good grip. They don't want the ball getting away from them. It just becomes dangerous. That one goes inside. So Walk just falls behind in this count a little bit. 3-1. He's already walked the first batter. The second batter. What can he do here? Oh, great pitch. Drop ball for the second strike. Full count now on Ben Slater. 3-2. Can Walk come up with another pitch like that? Oh, it's a great pitch. Fouled off into the fence up first baseline. Gillett goes to pick that one up. Right fielder comes and gets it actually. And they throw that one out. It is wet after hitting the grass. And a dry ball in. Full count. Runner on 1, 1 away. Queensland looking to shut it down before ACT can put 3 runs on the board and keep this game alive. Great pitch from Walk there. Goes for the double. No, just takes the lead runner. Good work there from Queensland. Realised they weren't going to roll the double, so hung on to it. So Slater on first by fielder's choice. And 2 out now as number 82, Todd Maiden, steps into the batter's box. He came in substitute for Cooper Wilkinson. Two outs here. Queensland 1 out away from securing this game. ACT 3 runs off, keeping it alive. They're trying to avoid the go-ahead rule. Go ahead rule being after 3 innings, if a team is up by 15 or more runs, that will be game. Todd Maiden has a big chop of that rise ball. Can't get the bat up to it though. 1-1 now the count. That one's in the dirt, gets away, and that will take the force off as Ben Slater goes around to second base. Ball 2, strike 1. So Walk just working his way around the zone. Not as many strikes being thrown as we saw in the first 2 innings, but still 2 out here. Lovely pitch there. That's going to land foul. 2-2 now the count. Foul by about, maybe a foot at the most. Good piece there by Todd Maiden. Again, the rain it hasn't stopped. It's still pretty light, but it's just consistent. Two and two. Oh no. Infield dropped the ball on the pitcher. It's exactly what they love to see when it's raining. 2-2 here. Todd Maiden steps into the batter's box. Players all head back to their respective positions. Lincoln Walk, 1 pitch away here. What can he do? That is grounded. It's through the infield. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to score. No, he holds up. Oh, I thought he might have pushed in here. Held up on 3. Slater holds on 3. Todd Maiden with a single. Didn't even go to 2. Single out to left field. So runners on the corners. And into the batter's box steps Kobe Conroy Bolesky. He is the run that they need to keep this game alive. So if Bolesky can get across the plate, this game will continue. And it skies that one. Shortstop calls it, catches it, and that should be game, I believe. We'll wait to get the final confirmation. We will have a look at that replay. Had a good chop at that, but just came off the top of the bat. And not a lot he could do about it. Shortstop takes a good catch. And that is official. That is time and game. So Queensland show a great batting masterclass there. Don't know what else to call it. Absolute batting masterclass. Running away 17-0. They only actually batted for 2 innings. They didn't even need to bat in the bottom of the 3rd. Next game, I believe, is at either 4 or 4:30. We will have Queensland taking on Victoria, which I think is going to be the game of the day. Victoria showing massive bats. Queensland also. I think it's going to be a bat fest. Tune in then.
You don't ever want to give me wings. You don't ever want to set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get